And Ronnie. You didn't even get my picture. You got it, my wrist. There he is. And Ronnie.
All right. Hi, folks. So we're out on one of our out and abouts. It's been a minute. I'm happy to be out and going somewhere for at least once, just to give you guys an update, because we haven't done a video in a while. It's been over a month, but I have been laid up about 8 weeks in bed. In case you guys didn't know, and I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I have a chronic back condition where it goes out every now and then, and it just seems like now when I lose my mobility or whatever, it's a longer healing time every time it goes out. So like I said, 8 weeks is a long time to be stuck in bed, and talk about stir crazy. I have no words for it, especially dealing with this guy.
Luckily, she has a loving husband who's understanding and goes to all her beck and needs.
Understanding?
Beck and needs. Is that right?
Beck and calls.
Beck and calls, okay. I know it was a beck and something.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. But as I tell John, I'm going to have a caregiver when I get older.
Look, I take good care of you.
Do you?
Yep.
All right. So, again, we're on I don't think this is going to be a misadventure. This is just going to be a quick out and about. But like I said, we wanted to come on and do a quick video just to let you guys know that, what was going on. We ghosted for a while, but we're back in action, and we're going to do a couple of videos this week. But I just wanted to come on and at least film our out and abouts, because we usually like that. We usually have fun when we're out driving around. There's always something that's happening. So where are we going today, baby?
Going to get something to eat right now. They didn't have no food today. Yeah.
See what I mean? But anyway, yeah. So I
do want to get back to that. I always do take good care of you. I don't want no bad emails or anything, bad messages coming through. He don't take care of you, because Ronnie's mom is a subscriber. I'm sure she's sitting in bed right now. She's like this. Ronnie, he don't take good care of you? What the hell?
Why are you turning your hat around?
Because that's the way your mom wears a bonnet.
He always messing with my mom, and then he wonder why she don't like it. And he wonder why he got issues with her. But again, as I've mentioned before, they have a love-hate relationship, and I'm not in it. So anyway, yes, I think we're gonna go grab a bite to eat because I am hungry. And then I think we got to go shopping, food shopping, and I'm on a hunt for pomegranates, or as we call them, Chinese apples. Now, I found out something kind of like a segue to what the last video I think I did about the maltodextrin and how they label foods and how you don't know what you're eating, and if you have diabetes, you really have to be careful of stuff. And one thing, as being a diabetic, they tell you to stay away from juices. And God, I love orange juice. I love all the juices, but you really do have to be on sometimes a really strict diet when your numbers aren't where they're supposed to be. And right now my numbers are nowhere where they're supposed to be, and it's been an uphill climb trying to get them to where they need to be. But because I'm always doing research on diabetes, right? Yeah.
But you will admit the pomegranate is a little bit of a disgusting little fruit, isn't it?
It must be crazy. When I was little, that's all I ate. I loved them. And like I said, we call them Chinese apples. I don't know where that term comes from. Maybe it's a Philly thing. You guys let me know in the comments. Yeah. Is that a Philly thing, or did you guys call them Chinese apples too?
Pomegranate don't have no meat to it. It's a bunch of seeds.
Man, you must be crazy. You take it out, you throw them seeds in your mouth, you squish it around.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know who likes
so
pomegranate?
Delightful.
Squirrels.
No, they don't.
Like pomegranate.
They don't know what it is.
Because it's seeds.
They don't. So I'm on to search for it, because when I used to work in Center City, you could almost get a pomegranate the size of your head. That's how big they were. And then you go in the market and they got these little shriveled up things, and they're like, oh yeah, you pay $1.50 for one. Please, I was like $2 for $1, and they were the size of my head. So I'm on a hunt for them because I do so much research on glucose numbers and things like that. I always have these things come across my feed, and sometimes what I call them like snake oil thing, where they're just trying to get your money, but some of them are very interesting, and it gives you a different perspective on looking at things. So last night something came across my feed about juices that were good for diabetics. And I'm like, there are no juices good for diabetics. What the heck are they talking about? So I started reading, and I'm like, I hope it's not going to be one of those things where it turns out to be a video or you're reading for hours just trying to get to the heart of the matter. But it was a very short article, and it mentioned about pomegranates and how if you drink pomegranate juice and if you have a high glucose reading, it will lower in 13 minutes. Now, I'm a skeptic with everything. And like I said, you can watch what you eat. And certain things with sugar in it.
Sorry about that.
Certain things with interrupted me. Certain things with sugar in it will affect your glucose or your numbers different ways. Like natural sweeteners may not spike it as much. Like eating an apple may not spike it as much as eating a donut, which that's going to be outrageous as far as your numbers are concerned. But I thought, well, pomegranate is it's never sweet. It's like this, it's real sour with just a hint of sweetness. It's just really, really good. I don't know if anybody, let me know in the comments if you like pomegranates, because I love them. So I thought this article said in 13 minutes of naturally, I'm like, I'll be a guinea pig. I'll try it. So I ordered some, and as anybody knows, I think it was a couple years ago, everybody was on the antioxidant thing, and drink pomegranates and blah blah blah, and they, the market had them and they was sky high. So I'm like, well, let me see what the palm, because I always check ingredients, let me see what the palm has. Now the palm, it says, and this is where they get you, 100% natural pomegranate juice made from concentrate. What the problem is, you don't know what's in that concentrate. So I go and I look at the ingredients again, or the numbers. The numbers are 38% or 38 grams of carbohydrates, 38 grams of sugar. Now there's some calculation that you get the net, but that's pretty much the net. So I'm like, well, 38 is awfully high for this to be natural. So then I go to the organic one. Not the, the name brand palm that everybody jumped on, but just a company that makes it natural and it's organic. What do you think the numbers were? 16 grams of carb, 16 of sugar. And that's a big difference. And the ingredients, pure pomegranate juice, made from the pomegranates picked off the tree. No concentrate, no nothing. That's a big difference. So in other words, that's telling me, once again, I don't know what they're putting in the concentrate to throw up those other grams or those other numbers. That's why you have to be so careful when they say, oh, everything's all natural. If they say all natural made from a concentrate, don't get it. You have to be all natural. All natural mean I'm standing here with my orange, and just pulsating it or doing whatever. That's natural.
What's
versus
that mean? Pulsating your orange. What is that?
Like having it something where it's pulsating, making a juice.
I never heard anybody talk about pulsating an orange. You can plumber an orange.
You do know what a blender does, right?
It doesn't pulsate. It goes around. It swishes it.
There is a button for pulsate.
I never heard anything.
That's because he don't know how to use kitchen gadgets.
No, I never heard of it.
So, well, just because you never heard of it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, John.
You could pumper it. What do they call it? Pumper it? Plunger it? I never heard of anybody say, I pulsated my oranges.
Can somebody please help me?
We're just trying to figure out what that lingo is.
And I explained it, and you still trying to say just because you didn't hear of it, it doesn't exist. Sweetie, there's a lot of things that you are not cognizant of.
Cosmetic about?
There's a lot of things that you don't know, that just because you don't know it doesn't mean it's not out there.
I don't know.
Once again, do we have to go over the bubble that you lived in?
The bubble boy?
Yeah, so yeah, that back to my whole thing, but concentrate, be careful of it. Just make sure that if it says natural juices, that it's really natural. Check your numbers, check the ingredients, always do that. I didn't want to go back into a spiel about stuff like that, but it's just every day long, that's my life, and that's your life if you have a problem and you have to watch what you put in your body, so anyway, that's it. But we are going shopping, and I don't know what's going on out here today with the traffic.
I'm turning around because this is getting ridiculous.
I have no idea. We're going up one. You can't go in there.
Why? Why can't you go in there?
The thing's on the ground.
Okay. Well, we gotta turn
No,
around.
this is a total. He was about to
I don't think
pulverize.
there's any spikes in that, though.
It is, John. I used to go to the clinic over there. It's got a thing one way. You can't go in there. You want to go try it out?
Nope, not now.
All right then. See, I think I'm joking.
Tires anyway.
I'm gonna change my mind and say this is a misadventure. So, anywho, going to get something to eat. Got to go to a market, and I'll pop back on when that happens. But we do plan to do, as I mentioned, we do plan on doing a couple of videos this weekend. So be on the look for that. And we miss you guys, and I definitely miss you. I miss being up and around, that's for one thing, but it feels kind of good being out today. I wish it was more sunny, or and I could be like, oh, it's a great day. But any day I'm up and moving around is a great day. So I will be back. We'll be back when we, have something else to talk about. But great being here. So happy. Okay, bye. So I just wanted to come on real quick while John is in Giant picking up some food. So I wanted to just talk about some, things that are going on, like shopping and everything during the pandemic. Like, how have you guys doing? Have you started your Christmas shopping? Now, I've actually finished my Christmas shopping. And John hates that because he likes to be out in the thick of things and shopping and whatever. But I just think with this whole pandemic, and 1 minute you think it's getting better, and then it gets worse and all that kind of stuff. So I was a big shopper, a big online shopper to begin with, but this year it's like I did everything online, and I actually kind of prefer it. And then with my predicament anyway, it's just easier to shop online. So I got John something pretty decent this year. I try to think outside the box with, Christmas shopping, because Lord knows you run out of ideas. And I have done that with my mother. And unfortunately, I've done it with my husband. I just don't know what to get them anymore. And my mom is pretty much housebound as well. So, she doesn't go out anymore. So to get her clothes doesn't make sense. To get her perfume, like I'll get her stuff from like Bath and Body Works, like sprays and things like that. But to get her makeup or anything other than like, stuff like that, she's not going to get any kind of use out of it. So I got her something really good this year, thinking outside the box. And I got John something that I think he's really, really going to appreciate. And I'm pretty happy about it. I'm pat myself on the back. I think I did a good job this year as far as Christmas shopping. Again, have you guys started your Christmas shopping yet? John is one that likes to be in the store at the last minute. I think I mentioned this before. He wants to be in the thick of things, having people step all over his toes, run shopping carts into him. That's just not, that's not my thing on Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas, to run out and just to be in all that merriment. So, I'm not the one for that. I think I started my Christmas shopping a couple months ago. Now, my mom, on the other hand, I think she was done in March. Maybe not March, but I know by the summer my mom was done doing her Christmas shopping. And every time I bring in a box, I say, "What's that?" She's like, "That's not yours. Put it down. Don't open that." So then I know it's something for me. So, unfortunately, the hubs doesn't understand, that kind of logic, I guess. He doesn't understand why you would buy all year long. And I told him the thing is, sometimes throughout the year, you see things that you want to get. And when you sometimes say, "Oh, I'll put that on the back burner," and it'll probably be around in September or October, and you go back and it's gone. So really, I'm the type of shopper where when I see something, I buy it. And then I store it away. Sometimes I store it away and can't remember where I put it. So I had to start, designating an area where I put all this stuff, so I'll know this is where I got to go to get it. And that works out for me, because if you're getting things in all year long, you're just stashing it here and there, you're going to forget it. And then my husband is a creeper. He likes to, creep around and nosy, going and stuff, and going inside the closets, like looking for stuff. So you can't hide anything, or I can hide it, but it's hard to do it because he's a snooper. He likes to go through things and try to find stuff, and I'm not cool with that. I like to be surprised, and I don't think he really gets the idea of being surprised, because he does. He will go and snoop. Like, something came and it was his, and he's like, "What's this?" And I said, "None of your business." And right away he knows it's his. And I didn't open it, so it's sitting up there. As long as it's not open, but if it's open, trust and believe, he would have had his fingers in there trying to see what it was. But he's not going to open it if I didn't open it. So I knew his gifts that come, I don't open them, and then I find some place to put them. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that little tidbit while I'm waiting for him, as usual, to come out and we can head back home. But, you know, it was a pretty nice day. It's getting cooler. I don't really know what happened the last time. Literally, the last time I was out, it was warm, and it was starting to get a little bit cooler because I was going out on, jobs with some of the jobs that John was going out on, finishing up the season. And I thought, oh, this is my type of weather. I love it. I'm a winter baby, and don't get me wrong, I love the snow and everything. But I'm finding the older I get, I kind of appreciate fall, if it's a true fall where the temperatures are in like the low 60s, maybe high to mid 60s, and low 50s or something like that. I like that type of weather where you can just go out and throw on a sweater or sweatshirt, and not have to have heavy duty coats on or whatever. I find that the older I get, I kind of like that weather. But we don't have that here in Philadelphia. We don't have it. So it really is not even 4 seasons anymore. It's just hot or cold. But this year, and it would stand to reason, this year we had a true fall, and I totally missed it. It's like I slept it away. I didn't get out to enjoy it. I didn't get to go out on the deck and sit back there and just have it be so nice and breezy. And I'll be like, oh, I got to go get a jacket. I got to go get a sweater. Because I would do it. Like, John doesn't like the cold, so he wouldn't do it. But I love sitting out, and you come out there and the air is so brisk, and you just, you can smell everything, and it opens up your lungs. And I totally missed it. So let's see what's going to happen. Maybe I can kind of slip into spring, and spring will be still cool and hot, warm at the same time. We'll see what happens. But, I missed my favorite part of the year. I'm bummed out about that because I really had plans. I was going to take my computer out, sit on the deck, grab me a cup of coffee or tea, bring Schultz out and just sit and relax, and can't do that. So, here he comes. I was talking about you, baby.
Talking about me?
Yeah, I was talking about you and your Christmas shopping habits.
Yeah, I like Christmas shopping.
I know, but when do you like to go Christmas shopping?
Last minute.
Thank you for telling them that.
Look at this. Got you some grilled salmon.
Oh, thank you.
What do you think?
That's kind of cool because I was going to go back to my eating habits.
Got you 2 of them because I don't like salmon.
You don't know.
I don't like salmon. Look at this. This is actually a good deal too. I'll find out what the grip is. There you go. Look, this is Quinto and Kale.
Quinoa.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I can make that, but yeah, cool.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't feel like making it, so got me that.
Oh, look at my baby looking out for me.
This is nature. This is healthy stuff.
Yeah, you should try to eat a shrub every now and then.
I might eat one of these. This is paddle Thai.
Pad Thai, baby.
That's what I said, paddle Thai.
Must you always mispronounce everything? I can't with you.
Yeah, okay.
You really weren't in there that long. You had a couple of bags that you could carry out.
I put some bags in the back.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get a whole bunch of stuff, but giant, you don't have to get a whole bunch of stuff. That's why I can give you a free turkey, because they charge you out the B-wall. Look at that. And then look, babe, I got your favorite.
Oh, that's nice.
Sugar-free cookies.
He says my favorite, guaranteed. He's gonna.
They're dark chocolate. I'm gonna be eating some.
I'm not getting any of those, folks. You just heard them, right? It's cheesecake all over again. I'm not getting any of that. I'm telling you that right now.
Chicken.
Yeah, but you. I am not getting any of those cookies. As I'm sitting here right now.
I got you your own bag, so you don't have to worry.
He'll eat mine and his. Alright, so we're on our way home, folks. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. as I say, be on the lookout for our newest videos. They're going to be coming out next week. We plan to do them tomorrow. So, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. We're going to try to get some videos out to you real soon, as in next week.
If we don't do tomorrow, because I got that Leaf job.
I know.
Be,
he's got a job to do.
Yeah,
but we're going to definitely work on them between Sunday and Monday and try to get something out. So, we appreciate you guys still watching, still subscribing. We love that, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
As Ronnie would say, peace and love.
Yeah, I was getting to that.
I did a little peace sign, peace and love.
Oh, he steals my thunder. But what do we say?
Peace and love.
Peace and love. We'll see ya.